My name is Aliyah Mohammed. I am 21 years old. I'm from the Caribbean, an island named Trinidad and Tobago. I studied at the Caribbean College of Culinary Arts, Hospitality and Tourism. I completed a diploma in culinary arts and baking and pastry. I also completed a diploma in business management at CTS College in my country. After school, I worked at one bakery for about 1.5 years. And then I came here. Now I am doing an internship for 1 year in pastry.
Next thing I wanted to ask you about is a little bit more detail about your internship role and what you do. So if you could share a little bit about your day-to-day tasks and kind of what your role and responsibilities look like at the hotel.
Every day I have assigned tasks. Once I complete those assigned tasks, they will give me extra things to do, like they will teach me new things. There's one ice cream counter in my hotel and it's in the buffet. So every day I have to go and check. Also to refill the buffet in pastry. Every day for lunchtime and for dinner, I have to assist my chefs in doing that. And then every day I have certain visits to do as well. At the moment, I'm only in pastry, but eventually I would like to go into different departments in my hotel to learn at least the different kitchens. So cold kitchen, hot kitchen, even baking as well. With my hotel, there is no problem because right now there's 6 hotels in Yas Plaza hotels. So my chefs, they said if I want, I can always just let them know and I can move to any hotel as well to get more experience because each hotel has their own culture.
Yeah, I think that's a really nice point that they can be flexible with your role and you can go ahead and try other things if you're interested in learning more.
Yes, because we have one buffet the name is Jingeja in the hotel I am at. Then we also have our a la carte restaurant in the hotel as well. So there are options in that same hotel for me.
That sounds great. I think it gives you an opportunity to open up to new skills and new areas of the kitchen as well.
Yes. So far, I completed 3 months. I am now in my 4th month. The offer is there. They said if it is that I want to work there as well, once they like how I work, there is an opportunity where they can hire me.
That's amazing. I think it's a really great way to continue kind of on your path within the hotel and to learn even more. I would say for our interns, it's one of the best outcomes if you're able to get hired and you also would like to stay there. It's a really nice opportunity. Yes. Over the 3 months that you've been there so far, what would you say have been the most valuable skills and knowledge that you've gained from your experience?
Maintaining the safety in the kitchen, maintaining the hygiene, safety in foods. That is one of the most strict things in our hotel. Every day we have to check expiries and maintain the temperatures in the chillers. If it's not within the temperature zone, then we have to throw everything. So it is all new because back in my country, it isn't as strict where I worked.
What were some challenges that you've had to face so far in the internship?
When I first came, one of the challenges was adjusting to the time because in the UAE, we are 8 hours ahead of my country. I have never been alone. I've never been away from my family. So being away from my family and being alone, it was really difficult for me. But eventually I made friends and I started to feel more like home, more comfortable. At the beginning, it was really lonely. And now even being responsible for myself back home, my parents, they took care of everything. So when I came here, I had to do everything for myself. That I would say those 2 things were biggest challenges for me. I also have roommates, so that was also new for me. Being able to live with people, not knowing them at first, but having to get to know them to be comfortable.
Have there been any sort of cultural differences or, cultural challenges perhaps that you've had to adjust to since you moved to Abu Dhabi?
Not really for me, no, because I am also Muslim. So I would say it was quite easy for me to fit in over here, and not so much any cultural differences. It is very safe. You can walk outside any hour of the night and nobody will tell you anything. There are always transportation available. Everything is very convenient over here also. If you want anything, there is always a way to get it at your doorstep without leaving your room. And where I am, I'm on Yas Island. So I am not in the city. So this island, it is very small, but it has everything on the island. We have a lot of entertainment. We have Warner Bros, Ferrari World, the cinema in the mall. We have the water park. So we have lots of activities to do and even places to visit to just relax.
Yeah, I think it's very convenient, and it's probably one of the best places to live in if it's your first time living abroad. Did you have any specific reason for choosing the UAE out of all the options, or were you open to other opportunities and then this one just happened to come up?
I've always loved the UAE. I always told myself I want to go to Dubai, but this is Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi just happened to be the one that picked me. I love it over here. I would say one of the reasons that it was so easy for me to come here was because of the safety. Over here, it's very peaceful.
Yeah, I see. I think you found a place that suits you very well, I would say. What advice would you give to somebody who is applying for an internship abroad for the first time and who kind of has to prepare to move and to start their new journey?
I would say don't be scared, be brave, trust the process, but at the same time, ensure that you are ready to move away from your home, your family, your friends. You need to be mentally strong to do it. And other than that, I would say just enjoy it and enjoy every moment of it because time goes by so quickly once you begin the program.
Thank you again
Okay.
for sharing your story with us. It was very interesting to learn more about you and your journey, how you got there, and your experience in Abu Dhabi. So thank you for the insights.
Thank you for your time. It's no problem.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.